Hello, GotAUkulele.com with another instrument review for you. This is a model from the very well-known brand Kala. It is the Kala KA-ZCT-T Ziricote Tenor Ukulele. Quite a nice looking thing, I am sure you'll agree. One of those instruments that I really enjoy opening the box on. You can see why. I mean, that's really rather pretty, isn't it? Yeah, they do these in a range of soprano, concert, and tenor. It's an all laminate bodied instrument. Don't recoil in horror. If you know GotAUkulele, you'll know that I prefer a good laminate instrument to a poor quality solid wood instrument every time. So this is a laminate bodied instrument, standard shape, double bout tenor, with this outer veneer of Ziricote wood, which is a South American exotic hardwood with this really rather amazing grain. This isn't inlay, this is the wood, and it's in this deep chocolate brown color with this tan sapwood. This is very typical of Ziricote, and it's brilliantly book matched, as you can see. Sorry about the reflections, but it's also super glossy, as you can see. So you've got this deep chocolate, the sides, two pieces, and I'm really impressed. They're book matched perfectly as well, joining with a joint down here, and the back much the same as the front, that sapwood and that really beautiful grain. Very flat back on this, as I say, all laminate. The only other bling, if you want to call it that, is some dark black rosewood edge binding around the back and the top, and on the top it also has some white detailing, which really sets it off nicely, and a rosewood inlaid soundhole rosette as well. Really neat and tidy inside, delicate bracing, notched kerfing, nice and tidy, no issues at all. And that laminate is thin, so you get thick, horrible laminate, and you get laminate like this, which is nice and thin, which is a good sign. We've got a mahogany neck in two pieces with a joint here, a joint up at the headstock. That is topped with a dark rosewood fingerboard with position markers at the 5th, 7th, 10th and 12th. We've got 14 nickel silver frets to the body, 18 in total. They are dressed really nicely. The edges of the fretboard are bound in black, looks like paint or possibly rosewood, and we've got side position markers as well. Traditional Kala crown-shaped headstock with the logo on in gold screen print. I think that looks a bit cheap compared to the whole of the rest of the instrument. Sealed geared tuners with black buttons, small black buttons, which I like. The nut and saddle are Graphtec New Bone in black, which I think look good on this dark instrument. There's the nut. And we've got, what else? Aquila strings. It's really quite a nice thing. I'm a bit confused on pricing on this one because I've seen quite a variety online. In the UK, you're going to be looking at about £170, £180, possibly a bit more. You can get them online in the US for about $240. That's a really good price. Some people will say that's an awful lot of money for a laminate instrument, but as I say, if it's a good laminate instrument, so what? I've spent a lot more than that on laminate instruments before. Laminate doesn't necessarily mean $30. So about $170, $240, and there we are. Like all Kala instruments, really nicely put together, really nicely balanced. It's not super light, it's not overly heavy, but it's not dipping in the body or at the neck. That gloss is flawless all over. It's mirror finish, which really sets off the detail of that wood grain so well. You can see the reflections, I'm sure, which are indicating why I'm having trouble showing you the actual instrument because it's so shiny. But as I say, nice to hold, typical Kala neck profile. What really surprised me is how great it sounds. It's got a delicate sort of tone to it, but it can power if you want it to. light sort of shimmer to the end of it. I think it's a really nice sound. I know it's laminate. I know people are going to say, well, it's not the tone wood, and yeah, it is just a veneer on the outside, which is Ziricote. Does it matter? If it sounds good, it sounds good, and I think it does. I just not really got any complaints with it. I think it looks great. It looks stunning, and it sounds good. I've really enjoyed playing it. It surprised me. It's not what I expected from a laminate for 170 quid. Yeah, this one gets my recommendation. Carla, KA-ZCT-T, Tenor Ziricote ukulele, also available in concert and soprano from all good Carla dealers. Very nice, Carla. Well done. Keep an eye on GotAUkulele.com. More instrument reviews coming very soon.